Hey guys, Street President here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Leaf Green. Last episode, we took down our rival after having the crushing defeat of 3 losses. I swear that battle is not hard, it's easy. But after defeating him, our Pokemon leveled up to 8 for Metapod and 11 for Squirtle. So yeah, that's pretty good. And now we also made it into the Viridian Forest, where we battled one trainer battle and talked about stats. This episode, we're just gonna continue going through the forest, and I'm battling this guy on purpose, by the way. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Okay, I can jam out as long as I destroy you. Okay, Bug Catcher Doug sent out Weedle. At this point, all I'm trying to do is just evolve Metapod, really. Because once it evolves, it learns some great moves. But if it keeps on using String Shot, that ain't gonna be easy. Kill it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, at least we're not a grass type, because we're not taking too much damage from this poison thing. One thing I should be saying, I should talk about is Pokemon status effects, which basically are stuff like how I can get poisoned, and okay, so I'll just go over them like this. So there are, I believe, 8 to 7 status effects in the game. One of them is being poisoned, which is basically you take damage after every Pokemon's made their move, and then you take additional damage. You take damage, and if you're badly poisoned, it will be 8 turns. You have 8 turns until your Pokemon's dead, unless you use like a healing move. I mean, a healing item. But other than that, it's really that. Paralyzation is just you don't get to move. You get paralyzed for like almost the whole time, for like the whole battle, unless you heal. And ways you can tell if you're gonna be like paralyzed for like a round is if a Pokemon that has lower speed than you goes first. That shows you're gonna be paralyzed for the turn. So that is one way. Another one is sleep, which is basically you get put to sleep for 2 to 5 turns, where you just sleep, don't do anything. It depends. You wake up at random, so there's that. Burn is basically you take it. It's like poison, but except your attack stat is cut in half. So that means like your attacks do half damage, like physical attacks do half damage. And another one is freezing, where basically you're frozen. It's like sleep, where you're frozen for 2 to 5 turns, and it's random when you thaw out. And I believe the last one is confusion, where confusion is basically you get confused for 2 to 5 turns, but instead of like your attack power being cut, or you just it's random when you regain movement. But when you're confused, you can sometimes hit yourself, and it will do the exact attack power what you usually did. Oh, and by the way, when you get hit by when you're confused, that's basically considered a physical attack, not a special attack. So if you use like a special attack, then and you like couldn't move, then you'd be physically hurt. You get physically hurt. And as we see right now, Metapod is poisoned, which I'm not badly. Oh yeah, by the way, you can't tell when poison. You can't tell what type of poison you're in. It's either just normal poison or bad poison. You just gotta figure it out, really. But with my Metapod Skin Shed, I don't have to really worry about being poisoned so much, so that's one good side of it. This thing's to just use Harden forever, aren't we? I already talked about stats last video. I guess I can go into a story. So, like, today in school, right? We're doing math, because math class is where all the crap happens. And basically what happened was our teacher asked us to, we're basically doing angles, and which is pretty easy. And everything in angles, exactly always adds up to 180. At least for the angles we're doing right now. It always, total of every angle always added up to 180. And so basically, we were just doing, ones where it was, all you had to do was, write down 2 numbers and then figure out how, she'd write down 1 number and then you had to just, figure out what the other part of it would be until it reached 180, right? Which is simple mental math. But my class does no mental math, so it took, the longest time ever. And then, only 2 of us kept on raising our hands, and we couldn't, it just lasted forever. No one got, it was pretty sad. No one knew what mental math was, or at least they forgot. I don't know. It depends, really, but yeah, it was pretty, a stupid moment. And it happened for, 2 days straight. So, yeah, adding more, burn to the effect. So, yeah. I can't really say it's, a good... I can't tell if it's, really bad. If you don't know mental math, that's a little sad, because, most easiest thing ever. Because it's not simple mental math, it's actual think of mental math. Where you actually have to think it out. I'm not gonna battle that guy. Where you actually have to think out the mental math and all that. It's just simple thinking. Not super hard. Well, okay. Basically, it wasn't super simple. It wasn't simple mental math, but it was mental math where at least you had to think about what you were gonna say. It was like that. And oh, great. This happened. Okay, so what happened was my Metapod's attack ran out of PP. Basically, PP is how much. It's a certain number of PP a Pokemon can get. Later on, when powerful moves happen, you only get about 15 PP of an attack, and then you're done. When PP runs out, you cannot use that attack anymore. So as you see right now, on my Squirtle's bubble, it has 30 PP, right? Once when it's out of PP, that means it cannot be used. And what? Squirtle ignored? Okay. I don't know how that happened. Oh wait, I forgot. That's a little side-ish effect of trading. When you trade, generally the Pokemon's not gonna really like you too much, or at least not know you, so it'll tend to ignore you. But as you grow later on, it just learns to accept you. So yeah, it shouldn't be hard. I mean, ignoring is just basically it'll just do another move instead of the one it asked you. So yeah. Sometimes it won't even attack. That's something I've learned. That's a little side-ish effect of trading. Just be careful with that. Later on when you get badges, that's when it'll stop, ignoring you. So, no harm there. You know what? I'm just gonna go cut to the Pokemon Center, and then, just because I'd rather have Metapod gain some experience than just sit out these battles, so yeah. I'll be back. Okay, we're back, and basically, I'm kind of feeling a little bad now that Squirtle's ignoring me, because this could lead up to some trouble during the first gym. I believe once I get the first gym badge, that's when it will stop ignoring me, so it shouldn't be too bad as long as it actually listens. Don't talk to that guy up there. It is a trap battle, where basically NPCs like that will just stand there and you think, oh wow, they're just standing there, right? They're not even looking. I'll just go talk to them. Nope, trap battle. So yeah, be careful about that. And if you actually dodge everyone through this forest, there is one mandatory battle before you actually lead to the next city, so yeah, I don't think you're gonna be super slick. There's always one mandatory battle in I believe every area. I'm not saying for sure, but yeah, I'm not saying for sure. Anyway, this guy's got 1 HP. I mean, wow. 1 HP, guys. Let's just poke him. He's dead. No, this guy has 1 Pokemon. Shouldn't be too much of a hard fight. And I believe if we win this, Metapod will level up. Again, I don't care if it's poison, because... Don't miss! Okay. I don't care if it's poison, because skin shed's gonna happen, which is basically it'll take the status effect away, I believe. I might be wrong about this. Okay, come on, really, game? I'm gonna go switch out. Here we go. Okay, let's see what Squirrel can do. Don't ignore me, don't ignore me. Alright. So far, okay, cool. I believe, even if you don't get a gym badge, as long as you raise the happiness of that Pokemon, it will, like, you know, it won't, like, disobey you. That's still good. You did a good job. I guess one thing I can talk about is, every time you win a battle with a Pokemon, happiness goes up by, like, 10 points, I believe. Yeah, happiness is counted by points. And really, I kind of want to evolve Metapod. Let's see how close we are to involving Metapod. Nah. Trust me, like, when it evolves, it gets some useful crap. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. We'll talk about that later. Many Pokemon live in the forest and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. I think I knew that one. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. Basically, let's say my Metapod was about to evolve, and I didn't want it to evolve. Just press B, and then it won't evolve. Pretty simple, really. But yes, as we are making our way out of Route 2, we finally made it to Pewter City, where the first gym is. The first gym that hates everything that's normal and flying. Anyway, I'm just gonna heal up in the Pokemon Center. I'm just gonna go back outside and train. Because trust me, if I brought a Metapod into the first gym, I'm gonna get crushed. And still, with Squirtle ignoring me, that's gonna be a little bad, but eh. If anything, this kind of adds, because in the mangas, if anyone remembers, Green stole Squirtle. So it kind of makes a little bit more realistic sense if you think about it. But hey. I mean, if anyone hasn't read the mangas yet, I kind of spoiling stuff now. Wow. Okay, spoiling stuff to the audience. Why not? Jerk moves. I hope I actually get some good experience off this. That'll be forever. I'll cut to when I get things going. Okay, here we go. Yes, Metapod evolved level up to level 10, which means... In a second. There we go. What? Metapod is evolving? Do it. Do it. Do it. Seriously. Okay, I kind of like the evolution effects in this game a little, but later on it gets a little worse. Congratulations, your Metapod evolved into a Butterfree. Yes! And get this, we just learned Confusion. It's pretty good to have an early Psychic type move. But yes, that is useful. And I believe it's actually useful for the first gym. But besides it being a Grass and Flying type now. Yeah, see? Confusion. Pretty useful. Don't ever get rid of the mode. It's pretty useful. until you find something aka better. Yeah, I think we're good. So now that we're basically all ready, let's just try and leave town. Yeah, forget the gym. You're a trainer, right? Brock is looking for a new challenger. Follow me, and I'll make you follow me, because if you don't, then Brock will be bored, and boredom of a gym leader isn't good, apparently. Seriously, whose rule is that? Like, legit? No, better yet, you get stopped by some random civilian just because a gym leader is bored, and then if you don't, I don't get it. Like, just imagine, like, some random civilian just comes up to you and just, you're walking your melee away, and then he just shows up and goes, hey, we need you to go to this gym, and you're coming with us whether you like it or not. And you just, like, show up. Like, wouldn't that just feel weird? Anyway, stop right there, kid! You're 1,000 light years from facing Brock. Dude, I feel like you totally got something wrong, and we discussed about this in Red. One thing I didn't do was show off Camper Lamb's, end quote when we finish him. Go Butterfree! Alright. Let us try the newly cool Confusion. And look at the background, just... I mean, later on, the move actually... The background for the move Confusion actually looks a little terrible, I'll be honest, but in this game it looks pretty good. Pretty good. Just keep on using Confusion. This is really useful right now. Later on, Butterfree will learn some status-affecting moves as well, but eh. His next Pokemon is Sandshrew. That other Pokemon he had was a Geodude. Pokemon in the gyms, I won't bio them, but we will encounter them later on, so no hard feelings. So if you see them, you'll see them. Well, I mean, we'll encounter them later. Alright, just finishing this guy off, and I'm gonna actually read his end quote here. Butterfree, you're evolving. I mean, why am I saying evolving? You leveled up to level 11. No new moves. Okay, you've been destroyed. What do you gotta say? Darn. Light years isn't time, it measures distance. You got $200 for winning. Yeah. He measured light years in time. But really, it's distance. Okay. I don't really get it. I mean, I get it in a way and kind of not. Anyway, I'm gonna go heal up in Pokemon Center and we'll meet you guys back in the gym. Alright, here we go. Taking on Gym Leader Brock. Now everyone knows Brock. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's Gym Leader. Again, he forgot the word city. You know what? Here, let me rephrase that. I'm Pewter City's Gym Leader. You know, did anyone proofread that one sentence? My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. Impressed laugh. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? Dude, I have a butterfly that knows psychic moves, and I have like a turtle that can destroy you with like water. That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. You should really face someone as blue. Anyway, meet Brock. Everyone knows Brock from the anime, and that sprite he has right there, that is his Hoenn sprite. In the anime, at least. Anyway, his first Pokemon is Geodude, only knowing the moves Tackle and I believe Defense Curl. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna start this fight off with Butterfree since, you know, and then the next, I believe the next fight will just be with Squirtle, because why not? Better not just... Though the problem, I still fear Squirtle just not listening to me. So that's a little fearish. Yeah, if you chose Squirtle or Bulbasaur, and I mean, really, if you chose Squirtle or Bulbasaur, this fight is really, really easy. Like, go look back on what I did in Pokemon Red. I wrecked Brock with only Bulbasaur. Alright, his next Pokemon is Onix. And Onix is basically his powerhouse. So, this does question me a little, since in the anime, he's the gym leader of Pewter City, but later on, like, his whole thing is, like, he's a rock type trainer, but then he just doesn't. Okay, come on, Squirtle, really? But, like, as I was saying, later on, he just doesn't care, and just starts catching other Pokemon that aren't rock, but besides that, that's that. Onix is fine there. Since it bind me, I'll take, like, damage every so often because of the binding. And also, I cannot escape because of bind. So, yeah, you better... Really. Good job, Squirtle. We won this fight. The easy way. See, Brock's really easy. Just, it makes you really feel bad, though, since he's the first gym leader. And man, again, if you chose... Oh, trying to learn water guns. Just shoving it in his face. Shoving it in his face. I must wonder, is, like, Brock happy? I don't know. 1, 2, and poof. Squirtle forgot Withdraw, and... learned Water Gun. Yes, Pokemon can learn moves through battle. I believe they only learn a certain amount of moves. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you the official Pokemon. Did anyone really proofread this? Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Yes, this is the one game where you actually receive the badge in the battle, not outside. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful, and also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. I will get into that later. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it, and also has to have the type. We got 1,400 bucks. Yay! Or smackers, is what they say. Wait, take this with you. We got TM39, which contains Rock Throw. A TM, aka Technical Machine, contains a technique for a Pokemon. Basically, just teaches the move. Use a TM teaches the moves to get. Okay, wow. A TM is good for only one-time use. Yep. So that means you actually gotta be careful. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyway, as I said, it contains Rock Throw. It hurls boulders at foes and lowers its speed. Yes, now we have the ability to talk about TMs. Flash and much more TMs out there. Flash is considered an HM, I think it might be a TM, but... yeah, I think it's a TM, but yeah, Flash is a move. Basically with TMs, it contains one move of a type. Your Pokemon has to be that type in order for it to actually, like, learn the move. So as I go in my bag, I finally have a TM case, and see, Rock Tomb is Rock type, obviously. But I have to have a Rock type Pokemon in order for it to learn, so... Or at least have a Pokemon around the same area to learn the move. Other than that, that's what TMs are. They're only good for one-time use. Anyway, with that, we have beaten Brock easily, had our Metapod evolve into a Butterfree, and got ourselves a Boulder Badge. Next time on Pokemon Leaf Green. Oh yeah, by the way, this is our Boulder Badge. One other thing is, because I traded, on the back of my card, this just shows results on what I did. So now I finally figured it out. Anyway, next time in Pokemon Leaf Green, we are gonna leave Pewter City and probably go check out the museum. See you guys then.